We're home. Mum, it's me, Poton, your son. You recognize me, do you not? Mama, Papa, why does he have Florida's map on his face? I've looked at it now, it kind of looks like Florida a little bit. What the fuck? It kind of looks like Florida. Well, not exactly, but it's a bit... some things here and there are a bit off. Oh, so she's blind now. So he went for all that bullshit for nothing. What's next? She deaf too? She can't hear your voice? This is horrible. The temperature in his palm must have changed. Oh, she's dead. She held out all that long for her son. She couldn't even tell who it was at the end. Very much not the same. One's a selfish individual. The other one, far from it. The temperature thing doesn't make much sense though, because I'm quite cold-blooded when it comes to it. My mum, on the other hand, is very hot-blooded, so she's always warm most of the time, where I've always got cold hands, really. Well, that might be kind of an oxymoron there, you know, like cold hands, warm heart and all that, but that's just me, really, from time to time. I've always got cold hands from time to time. So the whole temperature, the hand temperature thing, I get what they're trying to go for it, but no, this doesn't make much practical sense, really. Of course, I'm never one to say no to the nurse. It might. Oh, okay then. That's fair enough. It's a shame they didn't hold a funeral for the elderly lady there, though. Would have been nice to actually give our respects. Mm-hmm.
この度はご助言いただきありがとうございました。回収したバタフライビューティーはすべてご指示の方法で処分済みです。
Nice. Well done.
それからラバットの尋問調書をご所望でしたよね。正確にはポトンのですが、こちらにまとめましたのでご確認ください。昨日、彼は母を見送った後、精神的な防衛戦が完全に決壊したようです。
Yeah, they would.
尋問に対して何の抵抗も見せることなく、いろいろと話してくれました。
What'd you learn?
あの薬品は犯罪組織の手伝いでロシを調合していた際に偶然発見したそうです。その後、希釈したものをスキンケア用に調整するのを思いついたとのことでした。
I see.
原料の仕入れ先はあのバシェの組織です。むしろバシェのために犯罪の証拠を大量に処分していたと言うべきでしょうか。
I thought it was tied into the disappearance cases, but not to that degree.
ずっと露見しませんでした。
バシェの影響って
So,
はい
if I'm getting this right, the synth that he threw out is what Potan used in his skincare products. I see.
大洪水の後
Kind of a nice
仕入れ先を失
little
った彼らはやむを
thing
得
there
ず
how
危
they
険を
tie
冒し
in
ました
together. That's pretty cool.
一人で歩いている通行人を探して隠し持っていた大海の水をかけたんです。もちろんそれはいずれも失敗に終わっています。
I see.
多く
Okay.
の通報を受けたことで私たちはようやく
It probably would have been easier if he'd have actually teamed up with Potan to see if the synth would have affected more
彼
women
の供述
as
によ
they
ると
bought the
ラバッ
skincare
トになってい
products.
た時は犯罪者
Sounds
たちか
kind
ら
of
距
silly
離
for
を
him
置く
to
よう
just
にしていたとのこと
randomly
です。
kidnap people, because that would just bring attention on himself.
私たち
Although
その
so
尻
many
尾をつか
women
まれ
he's
そうになりました。
kidnapped and dissolved, it's
彼が
surprising
通報し
how
たのは
inept the
通
police
報
were
者
at
と
not
いう立場を
apprehending
利用
him.
して疑
But
いの目
it's
を
to
そらし
be
時間を稼ぐためだった
kind
そう
of
です
admired to how long he went
そして
without
ポトン
actually
の
getting
顔に戻
caught.
って
It's quite
母
surprising,
に会いに
really.
行く算段だったと。
Hmm.
ただポトンという人物が長いこと失踪していたにもかかわらずこちらが依然として警戒していたのを予想していなかったのでしょう。元の顔で姿を現した途端すぐに逮捕されました。
Cool.
そのため先日メロビデ要塞に収容されていたのです。
ポトンに戻ったのは今回が初めてじゃなかったってことか。本当にお母さんに会いたかったんだな。
In the end, he just turned away from the most important thing in his life,
尋問調書に添付された
all
証
for
拠を
monetary
見るに
gain.
ラバットの姿で初めて稼いだお金は全てお母さんの病気のために使ってたみたいね。
はい、
Hmm.
彼が最初にあの薬を使うと決めたのは私利私欲のためではなくもう一人の自分で母を救おうとしたからだと思います。ですが彼は行き過ぎました。こうして罪を犯し
Like,
罰せ
I
られることになっ
get
た
that
の
he
で
was
す。
trying to save his mum,
そ
but
うね。
in the end, it didn't
書
really
類をまとめ
matter,
てくれてありが
and
と
she
う。
didn't even recognize who he became by the end of it, so it wouldn't really have made a difference no matter what.
どうしてあいつの尋問調書を見たかったんだ？ポトンさんはうちの患者さんだからそのカルテを整理したかったの。個人の経歴もカルテに記載すべき重要な一部だって先生が教えてくれたから。
Hmm.
患者ってでもあいつがああなったのは悪いことをしたからであって。
Everybody must be treated the same under the Geneva
けど、
Convention
た
Code.
とえ悪いことをした
But
と
at
し
the
て
end
も
of the day, it doesn't matter what they've done in their
患者さんよ。
lives, they still must be
看護師
treated
長
like a human by the
一
end of
つ
it.
お願いがあるのですがこの
It's like in
薬の
every
ことは
person, there's bad and good in
内密にしてい
everyone,
ただけ
really.
ないでしょ
And
うか。
everyone at least
大半のフォンテ
deserves
ーヌ
a
人からす
proper
る
send
と
off, you know,
こ
no
の
matter
薬の
what they've
存
done
在
in
は知
life.
らない方が幸せです。
You know,
そう
because
して
I
い
always
ただければ
believe your
我
life,
調査
whatever
番
deed
組
you've
も
done,
少しは安心できま
that's
す。
left when you've been living. But once you're dead, slate's
安心
clean,
してちょうだい。
just
はい
let your spirit or
ご理解
whatever
ありがとう
rest,
ござい
and
ます。
then it's then up to
では
you. If
私
let's
は
say
こ
if
れ
you
で
got
失礼します。
reincarnated for you to better your life
とこ
or
ろ
to
で
make it worse, it's all down to you,
シド
really.
ウィンがあの薬を使って
Not that I'm saying that I
今の
believe in
姿になった
reincarnation,
って
but let's say
話。
if it was a thing, in the realm of possibility, basically.
あら、どうして驚いてるの？それはこの間も話したでしょ？
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't remember.
前に教えてくれた魔女ばあさんと魔法の薬って本当に実話だったのか？
Paimon, why do you think she has human
本当のことよ。
limbs? Of course it's true. Yeah, she basically,
うちも人
I
に言え
guess,
ない
ate
秘
a
密を持って
person,
るの。
if I'm correct?
でもこうして
Or at
一
least
緒
an
にいろいろ
oceanide,
経
or
験して
some
きた
form
旅
of
人
it.
とパイモンちゃんのことは信頼してるし君たちになら教えてあげてもいいのよ。ただその前に少し付き合ってくれる？今日はある人を弔う予定だったの。
Of course.
いいぞ。
Lead on.
あれ？ヌビレットとリオセスリがいるぞ。こいつらどうしてここにいるんだ？
Wonder why they're here.
旅人パイ
Hello, gents.
ごきげんよう。息災であっただろうか。
Goki-yin-yo. How are you?
最高審判官が重要な用事で出かけるなんて新聞の一面を飾れるんじゃないか。
ほう。人々はこのようなことに興味を示すのか。
違うか。 なんてったって重要な用事だろ。
確かに大切な人が心の支えを必要とするとき、適切な時間と場所に現れるのは非常に重要なことだと言える。
Sidrine always appreciates you being nearby, though, Nivelet, so this will definitely mean a lot to her.
見ろ、
That's good.
これがヌビレットさんの思いやりってやつさ。そんなわけで俺たちはここに来た。看護師長に付き添って彼女の先生の墓参りをするためにな。
You both are very good friends to her.
シグウィンが弔うって言ってた人はあいつの先生のことだったのか。確か魔女ばあさんって人だよな。
Her teacher was the
あ、
witch.
ごめん、悪気はないんだ。ただシグウィンがずっとそう呼んでたから。
Well, I mean, that is the gender stereotype for a witch, no? Is basically a warlock or a witch, no?
あ
I don't think she takes it as
あ、むしろ
offensive.
シグウィンからすれば親しみを込めた呼び方と言える。その医者のことは何度かシグウィンから聞いたが、
If I probably swore at her, she'd probably just look at me and
人間の
think that
大
I
半
was
がメルジーヌを
fucking,
差別していた
like
時
a
代、
little nuisance of a
あの
kitten.
方だけが
She
シグウィン
wouldn't
の先
take
生
it
になって
to
くれた。
heart.
ヌビレットもリオセスリもやっぱり優しいんだな。職場の後輩への思いやりってやつか。
Well, if we're talking younger, technically Risley is the
とんで
youngest.
もない。
I don't know about
せいぜい
the
ヌ
Ludex
ビレッ
here,
トさんの後輩ってい
but
うの
I'm
が
pretty sure
妥
that
当だ。
Risley is the baby of the
看
group
護師
here.
長は数百年前メロピデ要塞に服役してたんだ。刑期が終わった後も彼女はメロピデ要塞に残り、その管理体制における中核メンバーとなった。
So why specifically did she serve a sentence? I know she served a sentence, but I don't know specifically what for. I find it very hard for her to break the law, you know? She committed a crime. Yeah, what was the crime?
ああ、私が最高
Was
審
it the
判官に就任
cannibalization
する前
through
か
the
ら
potion?
フォン
Is
テ
that
ー
what
ヌ
it
にはあ
was?
る古い法律があってね。それは
Oh!
他の種を人類に転化させる行為を禁ずるというもの
But
だ。
if that's the
最初
case,
私は
and
大半の研究員
Foslaw
同様
had to
こう
die
考えてい
because
た
of it, why wasn't
これは科学
Sidrine
倫理を否定
executed?
するための
Because if
法
that's
律
the
だ。
same technical crime, shouldn't
だが
they
今
go
思
through
い
the
返
same
せば、
sentencing?
これ
Or
は
does
民
it
が真
depend?
実を知ることなく、より純粋で幸福な人生を享受できるよう、エゲリアがかけた保険だったのだろう。
ああ、無知は幸せってやつだな。
Ignorance is bliss, yeah.
たとえ事情があったにせよ、シグインは人間の姿になったことで法に抵触した。
Like, I get it, it was violation of the law, but she did it to save her friend. I can understand, but she still did it to save someone,
シ
so
グインは
I
友
don't
人に
blame her
過
for
去を知
that.
られることを厭わないだろうからな。あの時、彼女は自ら私に全てを打ち明けてくれた。
Of course, she's too good for her own bloody well-being, bless her. She confessed to him.
娘の病気がひどいというのにお主を家に入れなかったのかい。なんて頑固な連中
Prejudice
じゃ。
isn't a disease I can cure. That's a very good line.
わしには治せない病気の一つじゃな。はあ、残念じゃ
If
が
it's one thing the UK
わしには
has over here,
もうそ
I
こへ
wouldn't say
駆けつける余力
much
がない。
racism, although it is still here, and we know it's a problem. Classism, I think, is one of those things that has always been more ripe than anything. Posh kind of putting the poor underneath their feet, or poor not understanding like people's wealth when they've become upper class, you know. That's always been a problem in the UK, is you know, that rivalry or that hatred for a different class of you, you know. It's very, very prominent from, like, say, the Titanic to what happened with the steerage and all of that, all the way back to the, like, 900th era, basically, where slaves were a thing, you know. So it's kind of one of those deep problems that the UK still suffers with to this day. Like, classism is a very, very big issue that we're still
ま
dealing
ずは
with,
先生を治さな
unfortunately.
いと。そしたら先生があの子を治療できるでしょ。
Oh, bless her.
いや、
She's such
自
a little
分の状
sweetheart.
況は分かっておるつもりじゃ。 わしの体はお主じゃ治せん。
先生。
前にも言ったように、医者の最大の責務は治せる病気を治すことじゃ。
You don't seem all that bad. You seem like a sweetheart.
でもあの人たちはうちのことを全然信じてくれないの。
You can really hear it in her voice that she just wants to help no matter the cost.
あ
Bless
の
her.
女の子はシグウィンの初めての患者じゃったな。ならどうしても治してあげたいじゃろ。
そのためなら何でもする。
She's such a good
た
friend.
とえ法を犯し罰を受けることになっても
Going as far as breaking the law.
誰かを傷つけないなら何でもするよ。
As long as I don't hurt anyone.
さすがわしの弟子じゃ。ならもう一度かけてみるとしよう。最後まで治療法を模索してみるから、しばらくここを離れててくれるかい。
Come back in 2 hours.
2時間後にまた来ておくれ。もし奇跡が起これば、わしは全てのフォンテーヌ人を救う方法を見つけられる。
She said she drank a potion with primordial
女の子
seawater.
を治せるまで回復するじゃろう。
If this woman is from
もし
Fontaine,
奇跡が起こらなかったら、治せない病気がまた一つ増える。
don't come looking for me.
その時は
Wait,
どう
did she
わしを探さないでおくれ。
did she somehow turn herself
シグウ
into
ィンへ
primordial
贈り物を残
seawater?
そう。病気の研究中に偶然
I'm just
発見
putting
した
two
も
and
の
two
じゃ。
together here, but it sounds like she
大
managed
し
to
たも
do
ので
it.
はないが、少なくともお主の患者を治療するのに役立つじゃろう。
Wow.
シグウィンが戻ってきた時、奇跡は起こっていなかった。
A miracle had not
机
occurred.
に残されていたのは一本の薬と一枚のメモ。そのメモの通りに薬を使うと、シグウィンは今の姿となっていた。そしてフォンテーヌの方にも触れてしまったのだ。
But clear this up.
私はその
Did
事
she
実に基づ
actually
き
turn herself
彼女に審判
into...
を下した。
そうだったのか。
She sacrificed herself.
おそらくフ
I
ォンテーヌ
see.
人が解けることが分かり、その真相が明らかになってようやくシグウィンも理解したのだろう。
She must have been so bloody heartbroken to find that
実に
out.
嘆かわしく思った。
Like she
法の
basically
公正さを守る
drank
と
her
同
teacher.
時にその無情さも受け入れなければならないのか。
That is so fucked
幸
up.
いフォンテーヌの法律によると、隠されていた真実によって
It's like the equivalent of like your best friend or your teacher
この点に
saying
つい
to
て
you,
は
eat me to survive, basically. Like that.
シグウィンは
That's
どんな気持
fucked
ち
up,
だったん
man.
だろう。
君たちをこ
She
こ
must
に
have been
招
so
いた以上、
distraught.
シグウィンは過去を打ち明ける覚悟ができているのだろう。
Yeah, I suppose.
来てくれたのね。
Sweetheart. You've gone through all that
弔いた
losing
いの
your
は
teacher
うちの先生よ。
just to save your
遺体がな
friend.
くて服や遺
Bless your
品だけ
heart.
が残ってたんだけど、それも今はもう水の中に沈んじゃってるの。シグウィン、薬を作ったのってお前の先生の魔女ばあさんだったんだよな。
Of course.
ええ、ヌビレットさんからいろいろと聞いたみたいね。
Save you the heart-wrenching story
真
to
実を
tell.
知ってさ、すごく内心複雑だったんじゃ
I
ない
don't know
か。
how I'd be able to handle that. Honestly.
でもあの夜の出来事を理解したとき、やっぱり先生らしいなって思ったの。
I mean, you are very, like,
自分が犠牲に
forward
なるの
thinking.
を
I'm
黙
sure
って
it
たこと
wouldn't
も
have bothered you
か。
that much.
病気
By
に
bothered, I
効く
mean,
薬
you
が
know,
あ
she's
れば
very,
嘘をついてでも
stout
子
of
供に飲ませる。
spirit.
それが先生なのよ。そっか。
She was a good teacher.
でもなんでシグウィンは自首したんだ？
Well,
を犯した
Simply, she
からに
broke the
は
law.
罰を受けるべきよ。先生は自分の選択をしたんだから、うちも自分の選択をしただけ。
Takes a very brave soul to stand up for what they've done.
ただポトンがシグウィンを問い詰めてた時、おいら本当に頭にきたんだ。シグウィンがあいつと同じなわけないだろ。ヌビレットから真実を教えてもらってなおさ
Very
らそう
far from
思っ
it.
たぞ。
You gave up everything that made you you.
シグウィンも同じように有
But
罪
it
判
didn't
決を
matter,
受けて
because you are still you no matter who you are, human or
そう思
Melusine.
うとなんだかやるせなくって。パイモンちゃん、その逆よ。
Hmm.
もしあの服役経験がなかったらコトンさんの質問に動じることなく対応できなかったかもしれないもの。
Hmm.
どうしてそう思うんだ。パイモンちゃんも旅人も知りたいみたいね。ならその理由を教えてあげるのよ。
Go on.
判決を言い渡す。被告のメルジーヌを有罪とする。
That must have
最高
destroyed
審判官
Nivelle.
は法の威厳を守ったけど、
That must
メ
have
ルジーヌの
destroyed
薬カバ
him.
ンを取り上げることはなかった。その日からメロピデ要塞には小さな医者が
I'm
一人
sure
増
he
えたの。
cried for days
彼
after
女は
sending
相変わ
her
らず
down.
フードをかぶりローブを着ていた。そこでは雨が降らないのに
Does she still? Well, of course she still has her ear and tail. We know that, so that's why she's
誰
hiding
も
them.
彼女の診察を拒まなかった。患者が増えるにつれ彼女の刑期も短くなっていった。メロピデ要塞の人々は
I'm sure people would clock on sooner or later that she was a
刑
Melusine.
期が終わった彼女もそこにとどまり続けた。
And after spending time with her, people all knew that she was very
外から手
kind-hearted.
紙が届いたの。見覚えのある場所に着くと一人の老婦人がメルジーヌを迎えてくれた。彼女は一目でその偽装を見抜いたけど、それを言葉にせず質問した。
メルジーヌなのにこんなにたくさんの人から尊敬されてるのはどうしてだと思う？
きっと人間の顔をしてるから。
No, my dear.
シグウィン、
It's your kind heart that
もう
won so
50
many
年以
people
上経
over.
ってるのに、あ
It's
な
been
たは
50
年を取
years.
ってない。
Wait, 50
とっ
years?
くに人間じゃないって気づかれてるはずよ。こんなに何年も経って
Oh, that
ようやく見
brooch!
つけた。
That little bear
あの
brooch!
夜、あなたが助けてくれたことをずっと
Oh,
覚えて
that's
る
the
わ。
little girl she saved!
どうしてうちだって分かったの？もうメルジーヌじゃなくなってるのに。
人間かメルジーヌか、そ
Oh,
れは
that's
そん
so
なに重要
sweet.
か
She
しら。
managed to see her again.
覚えてるのは手のひら
I
のぬ
remember
く
the
もり。
warmth in your palm.
これが何よりの目印なの。
Oh,
あなたの
50 years
こ
and
の
you
ぬ
still
くもりは
remembered.
やっぱり変わってない。シグウィン、もう隠さなくていいの。今はみんなメルジーヌと友達になりたいと思ってる。あ
Same
なた
here.
みたいなメルジーヌがいてくれたおか
The
げか
eternal
もし
ally
れ
of the
ないわね。
Melusines I am.
遅くなってごめんなさい。でもずっと伝えたかったの。ありがとう、メルジーヌ先生。
That's so fucking sweet.
これこそオイラが望んでた結
Yeah, she never got to thank her as well. That's so fucking sweet, man. Fucking hell, fuck. Fuck, I'm fucking crying here. Sorry. Oh, that's so fucking sweet.
ハートを聞いて
Oh.
ずっと彼に伝えたかったの。ポトンかラワットかなんて実はそれほど重要じゃないってね。でも遅かった。彼の手のひらのぬくもりはもう消えちゃってたから、
Hmm.
彼を治療したいと思ったけど、その病気の根源は顔じゃなかったのよ。
It was all mental.
君もパイモンちゃんも
I do feel bad
う
for
ちを
him.
慰めてくれてる
But
のよ
again,
ね。
his own choice led him down this path at the end of the day.
気にすんなって。
It'd be a cold day in hell before I'd turn on my
君
mother.
たちを呼んだ
I'd
理由はも
never
う一つあ
do
るの。
something to upset her.
まだ約束の報
That's
酬を
one
渡し
thing
て
you
な
never
かった
do.
でし
You
ょ。
never disrespect your
マル少
parents.
女ファントムから特別に許可をもらって、あの薬の改良版をいくつか調合したの。 顔を入れ替えられた囚人を元に戻すためにね。君たちの分も一本取っておいたのよ。
How can you still make them? Don't you need primordial seawater to do that?
これをどうするかは君たちが決めるべきだと思ったの。それに旅人とパイモンちゃんはたくさん頑張ってくれたし。
Well, that's kind of you, but what can we do with it apart from be a little bit more in tune with the Hydra elements? Wait, so does this mean that you can turn back into a Melazine if you chose to? Does that mean she could turn back? How many years has it been since she's been a Melazine? Do you think she would even want to turn back? Probably not. I mean, don't get me wrong, she was far cuter as a Melazine, I'm not gonna lie. Ever thought about changing back? It's probably not the best time, Paimon. Especially after everything that's happened. But it is an interesting thought, though. No, it doesn't matter what you are. At the end of the day, you're still you. Our kind Lady of the Meripede, Sejuin. Yeah, why the fuck not? It's a shame though, you look very very cute as a Melazine, not gonna lie. That was very good. That was a very good story, man. The Warmth of Lies. I really enjoyed that. That was a very good story. Probably still second to Nouvelette's story because Nouvelette's story was just so in depth, you know. Alright, I'll leave you here. That was lovely though. That was probably my second favourite story so far. Catherine, my baby girl, how you doing? Have you got any lucrative business for me today? Have I got any high-paying Mora jobs? Thank you very much. Well, very much a high-paying job, thank you.
お二人は相変わらずお元気ですね。さすが冒険者協会の貴重な助っ人さんです。ちょうど緊急依頼があるのですが、ただ You
know, I can kind of hear the roboticness in her voice now. Ever since Sumeru, I'm kind of listening for her voice now, and it does sound somewhat robotic, so I have to commend the voice actress for at least sounding like that. It's like the way they normally sound through anime. It's like, Ohayo. Well, it's more like a Ohayo gozaimasu. Or something like that. It's very slow, very like step by step whenever they speak. Nah, we don't want that. We want high-paying jobs. We don't do volunteer work here. Unless it's for a good cause, of course. I mean, what the hell? It's for a good cause. I'm just reminded of that bit from Red Dwarf where they're in a backwards world and the cat basically nicks some charity money, and in their world it's like that he's giving them money, you know, because it's like a reverse world, everything's backwards. So he takes the money and then the woman behind the counter says thank you backwards, and then he's just like, oh, I mean, what the hell, it's for a good cause. It just reminded me of that so much. I absolutely love Red Dwarf. You should give it a watch, it's so funny. I think it was Danny Jones-Jules who played the cat, I believe. Fantastic actor, love him, he's so funny. I think he's also in Death in Paradise. Not so much anymore, which is a shame, because I really missed him when he played Dwayne in that. Absolutely love Death in Paradise. Such a good series. Well, we could be extras if you'd like. I mean, I haven't really been acting much since school, but I mean, I did play Macbeth in a play once. I mean, it's not much, but it's a little more than you're expecting, hopefully.
そうか。いや、大丈夫だ。やっぱりギャラなしなんて空想の話に過ぎないよな。穴埋めができる敵役が見つからなければ、今回の公演は諦めるしかない。知らないかもしれないが、うちはさほど目覚ましい劇団じゃないんだ。いかにもバカ的な寄せ集めの劇団でね。
I mean, are people really gonna, like, hate on the show that much if it's just an Amdram, really? I mean, people, like, run out of actors at some point. Not, I mean, I get it if people are missing actors, but it's not gonna be that big of an issue.
冒険者協会から聞いてなかったのか。実はこれが僕たちの最後の公演で、この公演が終わったらみんなそれぞれ別の道を歩み始める。
Oh, it's like your last performance. I see. You want it to be special. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
誰もいい加減なピリオドは打ちたくない。
No, I get that. It's like hard putting in all that work just for it to like be a very crap ending. Stephen King can definitely attest to this. His endings in most of his novels are shite. And he knows it too. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a crap ending, I'm not gonna lie. In the remake and the original TV series, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I guess Bill got a bit of a happy ending, which is nice, but that's really the only good thing from that ending, really. I don't know, I mean, even Pet Cemetery fucking pissed me off. I mean, I'm not gonna ruin it, but like, it pissed me off. Like, that ending was so annoying. Like, everything they went through could have been avoided, but the guy by the end of it just did not learn whatsoever. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but go and read the book and go and watch the series and the TV film, but fuck me, that ending annoyed the fuck out of me, honestly. Anyway, rant over. Also, the breed of dog in Cujo annoyed me as well. Like, a St. Bernard? Those big cuddly freaking teddy bears of dogs? You choose that to be the vicious freaking killing machine? Come on. I mean, I'm sure anyone would have the same issue with a dog breed, no matter what it was, but at least make it somewhat menacing. But like a St. Bernard? That's like asking like Winnie the Pooh to be a horror fucking character, you know? It just doesn't fit. It's strange. Farina? No, we weren't. No, it's not a Jordan. No way. I mean, would she be willing to act after her 500 years worth of, like, pretending to be an Archon? It seems a bit insensitive if we go up and ask her, like, hey, we've got an Amdram, do you mind acting for us? Do I look like a joke to you? After 500 years of trying to protect this fucking town, you're trying to now throw me back into the mix of being a thespian? Go fuck yourselves. If that was me, I would definitely tell them to go fuck themselves. After 500 years of servitude to Fontaine, you're telling me now you want me to act in a fucking Amdram? Piss off. Oh, honestly. Are you prepared to do whatever it takes, though? Well, I may be wrong. Maybe she is willing to help out, you know. After all, she's got to be kind-hearted to do everything she's done for Fontaine. No. I don't think she would think that. If she was like that, then she would have given up on Fontaine 500 years ago. I don't think she'd do that. It'd be good to check on her anyway, see how she is.
そういえばフリーナのやつ、前はあの豪奢なパレメルモニアに住んでたんだよな。どこに引っ越したんだ？
Well, I wouldn't expect her to still be living there.
住所を知っていますので教えて差し上げましょう。うわあ、いつからそこにいたんだよ。
It's a separate model.
解決の糸口が見出せたようでしたので、力になれることがないか見に来ました。依頼人を危機から救うのも私の仕事ですから。
みんな本当にありがとう。
Indeed. Thanks as always, Catherine. We'll go and find Farina and see if she's willing to act out.